It kind of sounds like that's part of the fun of it, based on what you're telling me.
It depends on the person. Some people like just having like certain things just set right away so that they don't have to go through different progressions. But if you're like a big time RPG person and you like
Starting at level
the
1.
idea of yeah, you like the idea of starting at level 1 and having to kind of like progress through the different stages to get to stuff, then yeah, just buying the basic edition and like going through the steps to upgrade everything is probably your cup of tea at that point.
Well, because at least for me, if I paid a bunch of extra money for a game and then I lost my in-game items because I didn't know how to play, I'd be sad.
Yeah, so like when Dr. Lupo initially started playing, because he was like given a press edition. Okay, we got two people behind him.
Yep, one
Behind
down.
us. Like he was the same way, so like he had a whole bunch of like in-game items and stuff, but he didn't use any of them until he felt he was like comfortable playing the game.
Which makes sense, yeah.
He just like shoved all that stuff down to the bottom of his stash and said, "I'm not even going to look at this stuff." Like he knew what it was. It's like I know what it's in there, but I'm not going to use any of it until I have an idea of how to play this game.
They're in the square tanks.
I have a shotgun and an AK.
I need
I hear
a
them
vest.
moving around. One of them's close to me on my south.
Tagged him once in the chest.
Tag 2. He has just a pistol. They're on the east side now.
The east side, okay. I'm trying to get to square tanks.
This guy running like oh.
There's gonna be one here somewhere.
Oh, yep, he just took a shot at me.
I heard him. Oh, I
Southeast.
see him. Downed one. Oh, his buddy's right there with him. Oh yeah, he's there.
I hear him.
Careful, I'm throwing a nade.
I'm really glad that I... Yeah, he just pushed me and shotgunned me. He's gonna finish the props. Oh,
Well,
nice.
just rush him with the M16. You have a first aid?
I have 5 bandages and an energy.
Congratulations. This is the one thing I have other than 5.6.
I'm gonna loot one of their bodies.
Yep. Here. Oh, well, here, I'll give you one of these first aids. Winchester. Okay. Cool. Good stuff, man.
It's got to Winnie. Actually gonna take that over the simple.
Shauna, why?
I
Why?
hear her going in the background.
Why you cry? It's just a game.
It's only kid.
Why you have to be mad?
Oh good, a vest.
Oh, lovely lady vest.
Check it out!
Two vest here if you need it. Two bag.
I'm good on both. Just looking for a 2-dome vest. You know, I find it funny that they initially did the whole, like, we're gonna put level 3 helmets as world spawn on Vikendi to kind of test it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then players have more or less unanimously said, this
No.
sucks.
Yeah.
And they still haven't removed it.
Yep. I still really wonder why they did that. Like, if you're gonna put it on any map, I think, at least for me, I think the obvious choice is Sonok.
True.
Like, you just say, like, Sonok is everybody gets, you know, an assault rifle and level 2 gear, and if you're lucky you can get 3 gear, and you just get mashed around in the jungle for half an hour and somebody comes out the other side.
Pretty much.
Whereas, like, Vikendi, it's kind of like... Vikendi's kind of, like, supposed to be the balance right now, I think, between, you know, Miramar, Erangel, and then Sonok on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But then why wouldn't you put the 3 helmets in Sonok?
Because that would make too much sense.
Yeah. And then Vikendi, I'm still like, I'm still a little, not miffed, but kind of surprised they never went back to the sniper spawn. Because they just like upped it by like 8 times as much, and now like Vikendi is just too saturated in snipers, I think.
Yeah, it's
they
every endgame circle
is...
Yeah, I was about to say, every endgame circle is nothing but sniper battle. And it's like, I'm sure some people find intense enjoyment in only fighting against other people playing with sniper rifles on that map, but...
Yeah.
Like, if the map was supposed to be kind of mid-range paced, that's not how you make it mid-range paced. At that point, everybody sits back and as good of cover as they can get, and when they have to make rotations, they literally have to, like, learn how to do every frickin' crazy-ass run trick in the book to try and make sure they're not getting sniped out of the air.
Yeah. Well, because it's the interesting problem of, you know, like, here I am on Erangel, and I'm fighting a guy 200 meters away, and we both have ARs with 4-axes, and then here I am on Vikendi, and chances are really high, like, if I'm fighting somebody 100 meters away, we're both just peeking out from our tree.
With, you know, a sniper rifle and a 6.8x.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's kind of just like...
When originally it was supposed to be the map where it's like, all right, we're going to fight with SMGs, because SMGs and maybe DMR. It's like that was going to be the
thing, yeah.
The thing, and then they were just like, we realized that people don't necessarily, or the DMR meta is not healthy. I'm just like, I mean, upping the sniper rate by as much. Nope, didn't crash.
Oh.
It's huge packet.
Yeah, there's an SKS here if you want it.
Yeah, I would take an SKS.
It's in like the very northeast corner.
Okay, my way down. Making my way downtown. Going to get a gun from my friend in that house over there. And then we'll go find some bad guys.
Is it bad that I started thinking it's like the part where it's like, and I need you, and I miss you. Like, at least in my mind, like, I just thought of a crate dropping from the sky. I need you, and I miss you.
Classic Morgan, always worrying about his frickin'
airdrops.
His airdrops.
4 alive, I'll run out in the middle of the field and get myself killed.
Ha! This is my drop, right? I got it! Ha 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 ha! Oh god!
Who could have expected this would happen?
But I called dibs!
Heck yeah, man. I've got a buggy.
Cool.
Gas it up.
Zipple zapple zoopity bop. That was your New Year's.
It was good. Helen and I went on vacation from the 27th to the 31st. So, drove back from, like, northern Canada on New Year's Eve. Which was actually kind of
Oh no,
exciting.
someone knocked me off, you racist.
No!
That's probably the best name in this game.
But, yeah, the drive was kind of scary because it was that day that was super rainy and super windy.
Yeah,
Just getting blown around I-5 for 4 hours.
Sick.
But no, like, New Year's was good itself. It's like
good.
How about you?
Well, let's see here. I had worked from home on New Year's Eve, logged off at about 2, and then started playing video games, and, yeah. didn't really do anything else. Stayed awake until like 12:30 and then went to bed. Woke up the next day at like 11 a.m. because days off and all that. Yeah, and then I had to go back to work yesterday. It was slow. I think I answered the last email that I answered yesterday was probably 11:45 a.m. That's e-commerce. That's the operations side of e-commerce in a nutshell. It's a lot of you're like super busy for like the mid-November to Christmas, and then it just dies.
Let's stop here. Oh, there's a plane.
So right now we're in the month of like, I mean, realistically we're more like in the like week or two of a lot of vendors are doing inventory or they've closed down their warehouses for, you know, so that they're, you know, everybody can go see whatever. So it's like a lot of our vendors aren't running, and the ones who are, they're running not that much stuff. So it's like, and because there's so many holidays, we kind of just say, yeah, okay, yes, you can have 4 extra days to ship because reasons. But yeah, e-commerce traffic tends to slow way down during this time of year, so we kind of just, you know, we kind of punt and say, okay, well,
3 vest here.
we're just gonna anticipate that it's gonna be slow, and like I don't think I've been at work later than about 2:30 for the last week or so when I go into the office. Yeah. If you see a 2 helmet somewhere, let me know.
I think I might have seen one in Tickle Story.
There's one right here.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it has its positives in that I'm not at work until whatever hour of the app. Just twiddling my thumbs, but by the same token, it's like I also get to the point where I'm like, why did I even bother coming into work today?
Yeah. I'm gonna lay a spike strip out here. I think we just chill, yeah?
You're gonna lay a spike strip over there. I'm gonna lay a spike strip somewhere. You're just gonna dump it out in the grass.
Just out in the grass, yeah. Hopefully to the point where they would skid not into cover, just short of cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump it like right over.
Okay. Did you see any extra 7.62 in here?
Nothing. No. That's what I have for my guns.
Okay. I mean, I have 30 rounds total for my car, so it's not too bad.
Might be like the one part of this map where spike strips are actually viable. Like I can't even see the one that I just laid down.
Nice.
It's in a pile of grass. So if someone runs over it, it's kind of their fault. Not really.
Da 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 da, and I need you. Da 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 da, and I miss you. Da 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 da.
And now I wonder. Actually, not a bad song, no matter how much it.
It's a fine song. Oh, vehicle. Northeast
Customer.
65. I think it's just flying by on the road. You ready for the headshot of the century?
Boom.
Oh. I only have 29 bullets now. There are people at the gas station.
Huh?
Out there.
Oh no, don't be racist. It's down again.
Get up, champ, get up. Okay, well. Oh, oh. They got,
Oh no.
They got deaded. The other guys are looting in the smoke out there, so I'm just
Clinking shots at them.
Yeah.
God, I was looking at this list on Facebook the other day where it was like Billboard's top 10 rock songs of the decade or something. Mm-hmm. And the first 3 of them were all songs by Imagine Dragons. And that just tells you at that point how much you can have faith in that Billboard actually came up with a list of rock songs, not just alternative songs.
Yeah, I mean,
like 21 Pilots was on that list.
It's the interesting thing, yeah. I mean, 21 Pilots I think makes a little more sense, but at least for me, Imagine Dragons. Okay, if you're tagging the band with what genres does their music fall into, yes, I would tag Imagine Dragons as rock. If I was looking at the rock genre and I was like, who are the major players here and like what are the bands that are really pushing the envelope of rock, I would not think of Imagine Dragons.
I would say Imagine Dragons is fairly soft when it comes to rock. They're almost a little too electronic for the category. Yeah, it's like they're almost a little too electronic for the category IMO.
And they got some like shreddy parts. They definitely have some like riffs that they go on. But...
Yeah, and I would say I think the first song that they had listed, which was I think Believer, that one I was fine with, but like Radioactive was number 3 on their list. I wouldn't necessarily call Radioactive a rock song.
Yeah.
Per se. And like for reference, I don't think Avenged Sevenfold shows up on the list until in the 20s. Linkin Park's at like 17. Disturbed doesn't hit until 16, and it's Sound of Silence, which is probably one of their softest songs.
Neal wants the stuff that slaps.
I mean, I want the stuff that actually, to me, sounds like rock music. Like here's a band for you that I would consider a rock band that doesn't necessarily like, melt my face off. Greta Van Fleet. They're basically a new age Led Zeppelin. But they're definitely rock, and I don't know that any of their songs made the top 20. Which to me is like a crime. Because they had like the classic rock sound and style to it. Like,
if the first 3 songs were Imagine Dragons, like, come on, guys.
It makes me wonder kind of how, because I think the way that Billboard parses it out is they parse it out into rock and then hard rock, and I'm trying to understand what their distinction is there.
That's that property up there.
Because to me, it just sounds like they're trying to. Yeah, I see a guy.
2 stacks just got pushed.
Yeah. Because to me, again, it just seems like their distinctions are like splitting hairs on what they consider rock.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I think I looked at it was like Amazon Music put out a top 100 list for rock songs of the decade, and the number 1 was "Hail to the King" by Avenged Sevenfold, which I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like, that seems a bit more like, it's pretty hard rock verging on metal, but it's like, that at least comes closer to like a rock category for me than...
Oh, how far is it? He was sitting still.
I see it.
400 meters. Oh, sit still. No!
True.
Whizzed right over his head.
Shot to the northwest?
Yeah, I was at that other property to our north, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I see them. 330. One of them's looking at me. He just took a shot at me. Pretty sure it was a Winnie, though.
How rude.
They're on that, like, front little mound to the left of the red tractor. One of them's on the right side of the tractor.
I think I tagged one.
One of us definitely tagged one of them. I saw the frickin' blood fly off it. I don't know. These shots aren't doing this for too long. Let those guys argue with each other.
Keep shooting too high. You guys 245.
But yeah. No, I think I initially saw that Billboard post. I think it was TJ who posted it on like his Facebook, and he's like, what? I was just like, agreed. And then of course there was somebody from, I think they were, who got in there and was just like, oh, why is there no female representation? I'm like, because not every top 10 list has to have equal representation. It's like, I will agree there are some female rock bands, female-led rock bands that fucking slap. I've been listening to a few of them recently, but that doesn't mean that they have to be on every list.
Do you have any extra 7.62 I can mooch?
I could maybe give you like rounds. I'm running double and I've got 126 in my bag now.
Okay. No, that helps me a lot. You just brought me to 37 from like 15.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to stop taking super long range shots because I don't think we're productive. Got at. Yeah, it's those guys. Yeah.
Oh, I see them. 340. They're to the right of the. Yeah, 335, 340. Let's go. You're range 0.
One of them just tagged me. I don't have any.
What are you looking for?
I have no boost.
I can give you a painkiller.
And that'll be cool.
Oh! Yeah, you felt
man.
that one, son.
Oh man, now a username in the feed that says I'm single AF. I feel that, dog.
Smoking out.
too,
He's at that rock right there.
I too am single AF. Oh, they moved way to the.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how nice this next zone is to them. I'm definitely as good as them, as Avenged Sevenfold. Oh wow! Thank you, Circle Gods.
Hey man, Hail to the King is probably my favorite song of theirs. It's definitely one of my go-to jams too.
I think they're just chilling at that rock, or like behind that little ridge behind the rock.
Yeah. Guess
Yeah,
I don't really want to keep. I don't really want to keep repeating it. They're probably going for a vehicle, if I had to wager, I guess.
Probably.
Drop it, you dirty sloot. Please? No? Oh, it dropped over there.
Oh, I almost hit them.
Package, north 15, out in the field.
How far?
250 meters, maybe.
320, they're running.
It's to our north. 15.
Tag one, northwest.
Or are they're running out in the field? Oh, I see.
Yep. That's one. The second one's way out there.
Yeah, he's way out to the left. You tagged him, I think.
He's at the shed.
He's behind a shed.
We're getting pushed. Vehicle. 155. He's not far. I think they drifted up on us. Be careful. No, they're stopped. Got him. If you want to loot him, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the other guys.
Yeah, he's just right next to the red tractor, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna look out for the original ones we were shooting because they have to be pushing us.
I'm getting shot at from the south.
Okay. 275 running left. Oh.
Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm getting
I only know where one of them is. I don't know where the other one is. Gotta look for him. I'm running at me.
Working on something at the moment.
Okay.
This guy had like no boost himself either. Come on. Let me pick things up. Thank you.
Main things I'm looking for are an 8X or 7.62.
Okay, I'm getting shot at. I have some 7.62 for you.
Okay, he's 265 running towards the shed thing. The hay outcropping.
Okay, what kind of zoom are you working with?
6.
You want to trade for a 15?
Sure. Absolutely.
Just keeping an eye on him here real quick.
Yep. Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Get in here, get in here.
Use some 7.62 as well. I also don't have boost now.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that you killed over there had level 3 gear.
Very nice. Okay, I'm
He
gonna get up.
picked up a crate. Oh.
Those guys were still like 265. They were just like running at us.
So running.
Winnie.
I don't see them.
I see one. 275.
One's still at the hay thing.
Yep.
I saw him jiggle peek left and then he ran back.
He's still there.
Yeah, I don't have an angle.
He's
Nice
gone.
shot.
I kind of want to loot them, but they're far.
I don't think... Okay, they are in zone, but yeah, that's risky because we've been getting shot at from our west.
I'm going to see if I can make it, just to get boost.
See the guys, so the compound 210 has people in it that have been shooting us.
Where's the first guy that I shot? Died out here somewhere.
Be careful to your south. We gotta move south too. We got 44 seconds till zone starts moving.
Okay.
We're gonna have to move.
I got one soda. Where's the other guy? Oh, I actually can't see him. Okay, I'm running back to you.
26 seconds on zone. There's people in the compound to our south 210 who have been shooting. Direction. There's a vehicle on the road that's driving out to our south. They just got to a rock there. They might be going down to the compound.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to move out into the field to our south.
Yep.
Be careful to the west.
Did that body still have anything good?
Oh, maybe he might have 7.62 on the ground, but that'd be about it.
Okay. I'm looking for boost, basically. Can we play this ridge? No. Well,
We can play the tractor and the ridge. I think the tractor in. We also have that guy's truck if we need it.
let's go over this way. Yikes. 12 alive. There's just no cover, though. I want hard cover.
We might just want to push up to the road. Like all the way up.
Blue tractor, maybe? What do you think?
Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, actually, pulled closer out into the field.
Yeah. Well, it's serviceable.
We could play the tractor in the hay bale, basically.
I'm looking for baddies.
I think everybody is south.
Basically, everyone's to the south. I think there's a group southwest somewhere in those trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the southwest.
Oh, I see a guy in the hill far. 150. Waiting for him to line up on somebody.
Okay, I'm keeping an eye out to the southwest to make sure we don't get flanked.
Yep. Keep an eye on our back, too, if I can. I don't think there's anybody over here, but yeah.
I'm kind of scanning it. That hill is the one area that I feel like somebody
one
might...
guy going left, 140 from me. He just went prone. I think I hit him. It's
on the other side of the road?
No.
Other side of the road?
Just on the other side.
I'm gonna keep an eye to our southwest.
Yep. Just need hard cover. That's too far. I'm gonna go to the blue tractor, I guess.
Yeah, I think the vehicle? Yep, just came over the hill. They're gonna be right out in front of us here. They're out in the open.
Okay.
He ducked down, or he's out in the blue. He's dead.
Okay, I got that one moving at the road still.
Okay, I'm still keeping an eye southwest.
Is it a telephone pole?
Oh, I
Tagged me.
tagged him. Tagged him twice. He's prone. His buddy's up on top by the road. Knocked one. Someone stole my kill, I think.
Got the other. It's you, me, and two. I'm using my
And
first aid.
those guys are they're out in the blue. They're gonna be coming in. Yep, at the rock. Tagged one of them. Knocked one.
Nice. All right, I'll go.
They're at the rock tower 145.
Yep.
They're gonna be medding there. I'm pushing up to the hay bales.
Yep. I'm gonna see if I can get a grenade. They're gonna get the res though.
Mine it out. Yeah. Sure.
Going hard left. That's what's
Nice.
up. GG, man. That was a great down at the end.
Playing that game with like no boost for the entire second half.
No boost. Dude, Dude, very well played.
No boost required.
Ah, that was a great game, man. Well played.
Yeah. It was very good.
Very good. And I don't feel like I'm done yet either. TBH.
No.